that's going to be the downfall right there. Like, I just don't see the Penguins getting past the Caps this year. And that's a weird thing to say because as much as, last year proved the Caps can do that, and I don't really want to see a repeat of last year by any means. I just think the Caps have a much better feel of who they are at this point in the season. And their role. In the same way that Carolina.
Yeah, that can't happen because they're annoying enough, Caps fans, because they won. If they beat the Penguins 2 years in a row in the playoffs, they'll become even more annoying. We can't have that.
Yeah, that's going to be rough. The only answer would be for them just to beat the Penguins and then meet the Lightning in the Eastern Conference Finals and then just be swept.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the only thing. And, yes, they'd have bragging rights over the Penguins for another year, but that would be far better than them going through the whole show again. And that's the thing. I think the Lightning and Caps are playing now, and the last time I looked, I think the Lightning were beating up on the Caps pretty good. And it's just like, it's hard to imagine, at least at this point, with 2 weeks left in the season, anybody topping the Lightning. And I know this happens all the time. The President's Trophy is cursed.
Yeah.
Teams don't win it, and then win the Cup. It just doesn't happen. This just seems so different.
Yeah. I mean, if it was a race, they would be like lapping. They'd be like, they would have already outrun everybody and then racing everybody again to beat them again. That's how good they are right now.
Well, I mean, they already lost the Senators this year, so
wow.
Yeah, they've at least at one point had doubled the Senators in points, which is both a compliment to the Lightning and an indictment of what's happening in Ottawa. But yeah, that was even close to the deadline. I mean, I can't remember a team playing as dominantly as Tampa has in the salary cap era. Not for as consistently as they've played. And it's just, even that 15-16 Penguins team that looked like, one of the best teams I've ever seen come together and play as a unit. I just think Tampa is the real deal, the whole package. And, I will say it will be nice to play them because the last two matchups, we won on the way to the top, right? In the Eastern Conference Final against them. And then the last time before that, they'd beat us when our top line was Mark Letestu, Alexei Kovalev, and who else was on the top line? Oh, James Neal. Because Malkin and Crosby were injured and Stahl was injured and they had that whole mess of a lineup in 2010, right after we acquired James Neal. And I remember how much everybody hated that trade because of that. And I just feel like that would have been a better performance than what would happen if they met this year. Rough.
All right, sir. Well, we will see. It's going to be very interesting to see how this turns out. All right, Nick Vucic from Pens Labrynth. Hey, thanks so much.
Thanks for having me. Have a good night.
Hey, you too. Thanks for listening. We'll be back tomorrow with another episode. I'm going to continue my preview of the NL Central. This time we'll be talking about the Reds. Thanks again to Nick Vucic from Pens Labrynth. Talk to you later. Another episode is in the bag.
Or coffee? SuperValue online shopping delivers convenience. And now with €15 off your first online shop over €75, we deliver value too. Order before 12 noon and you can get your shopping delivered the very same day. Shop online now at supervalue.ie. All things considered, it's SuperValue.